Hello everyone. So in this video we'll be creating some seeders for our users. As I said, in our website there will be two types of user, normal user and the admin user, right? And for the admin user there won't be any kind of registration form. So what we have to do is initially we have to create a user which will be our default user, I mean admin user actually. So along the side, for normal user also we will create an account as well, and we'll be doing it via seeders. Those two accounts will be our default account of our website. Got it? So let's create a seeder. I'll create a user seeder. Let's open the terminal and let's add php artisan make seeder, and our seeder name will be user seeder. Press enter and look at here, the seeder has been created. Let's open the file. It is inside the seeders folder. Look at here, user.userseeder.php. So this class have only one method, which is run. Here we will be running our query. Got it? So as we will be inserting our data into the users table, obviously we have to call the user model. Let me see, user, and as you can see VS Code is giving me hint. So I'll be importing this one, app models. Click on it and it will import the class at the top. Fine. Now what I'll do here, I will call insert method. Okay, in the insert method I'll take an array. Inside the array I'll take another array. Got it? Here we'll be defining our values for the attributes. Got it? Let's open the database manager and I'll go to table. I'm currently selecting the users table. Look at here, and here is all of our columns, right? So one by one we will be adding the column name and the value for them. First one is the avatar, and avatar have a default value, as you know, so we'll be not adding the avatar into our array. Second is name. We need the name, so let's define the name here, and name for this one will be admin. So first of all we will create the admin account. After the admin, what we have, I mean after the name we have the email. So here is the email, and our email for the admin will be admin@gmail.com. This will be our login email. After that, what we have, the most important, which is role. So we have to define the role, and for the admin the role will be admin, obviously. After that, the last one will be, I guess, the password. We don't need the email verified and remember token. This can be nullable. So let's just copy the password, and here's the password. And the password have to be a hash password. We cannot store a raw password, or you can say plain text password. So it have to be a hash password. What I can do is I can go to factories folder. In the database folder we have this factories. Open this one and open the user factory.php. This is basically default factory for the user. Look at here, in the definition method we have this array, and this array have this item called password, right? It contains this hash password of the plain text password. So we can use this hash password as our password. Just copy this one and make sure you also remember the hash plain password is the password. So we'll be using this string for as our password when we will try to log in. Got it? Let's go to user seeder, and here in this string we'll be passing the hash code, right? And make sure when you are just copying this one, don't copy this quotation or anything, otherwise the password will not work. Just copy everything between the quotation. Okay, if you made any kind of mistake, you will be wondering around that why the password is not working. So I will also add a command here. The main plain text of this hash is password. Got it? So that will do the job for our admin account credentials actually. Now we'll create another one for the user, and we will just copy this entire array, paste it here, and what we'll do is we'll just change some stuff. Let's say the user name will be the user, and email will be also user, role will be user, and the password will be same. Is totally fine. Let's end this line and we're good to go. Now what we have to do, our seeder work is done. Now we have to register the seeder and we have to run the seeder. For register it, we have to go to database seeder.php. Inside the seeders folder, you will find this method, run method. Here what I'll do is I'll call our class, seeder class that we created. So for that we have to add here this. From there we will call the call method. Okay, inside the call method we have to add our class. So we'll be providing our this user seeder class. Got it? So let's add here user seeder colon class, like that. Got it? So it will do the job. Now we have to seed this file. Let's open the terminal and run php artisan db seed. Look at here, our user seeder has been seeded. Now let's check it out if we are getting our data. Let's go to database manager, select your users table. Let's open this data tab and refresh this page. Look at here, we have two datas into our users table. First one for the admin. Look at here, the role is admin, and second one is the normal user, which role will be just user. And that's it. We created two new accounts. These two will be basically our default account. We'll be using this to account for testing our application, right? So that's it for this video. Our seeder has been created. From the next video we'll be start working with our multi-authentication part. As I said, there will be two type of user, and for the normal user, or you can say our customers, this login and registration form will be enough. And obviously we'll be changing the view file, or you can say design. We'll be removing all of this and putting our own designs, but we'll be doing it after our work is done. I mean, our multi-authentication work is done. So as I was saying, that this login and register form will be enough. For normal user, we just have to create another form which will be for our admin user, which will be a login form. Okay, so we'll be seeing it in our next lectures. So that's it for this video. I hope you understand, and I'll be seeing you at the next one.